following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
Nike ain't about to get in bed with some lame ass shit like diabetes.
Wait a minute, how diabetes be lame?
I'm just saying, AG, there's nothing cool or trendy about diabetes.
There's nothing cool about having any disease that's chronic, man.
I mean, you're right, but they not about to have a shoe line just for diabetic. That New Balance has that on lock, and Nike's like, nigga, y'all can have that.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Warning. Once again, it's your boy, Ruben, in the house. And, of course, my man, my mellow, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
I mean, you know, still fat and black, baby. That's all we do.
You are fat and black, sir.
All day, baby, all day.
You're the new FB. You're the new FB. Not Facebook, y'all, fat and black.
That's right. You know, one day I plan to be SB, skinny and black, but you know, when that happens, I wake up and realize it was all a dream.
No, you want to be fat and black too much for that to happen, sir.
You know, man, I really don't. I just want to be fit and black. That's what I want to be. I want to be that FB.
As long as you say these things, I promise you it's a hindrance to your progress, sir.
You know, honestly, it's not. I lost a couple pounds this week. So, you know, I'm still doing my thing, man. It's not as, you know, I realized that, hey, look, in the grand scheme of things, I didn't gain all this weight in one day or 1 week or 1 month. And I'm not going to lose it all in 1 week, 1 day, 1 month. But it's the fact that I'm trying to get myself healthy. And that's what it's about, baby.
Well, speaking of health, how are your feet? What's the update?
The feet are doing well.
Okay.
So it's about this big now. Hold on. Oh,
so the hole is closing up then?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, the right foot is almost done. You know, the stuff coming out ain't coming out more like it used to.
Okay.
So, you know, it's healing very well. The sugar is doing okay. So, I mean, I'm not healing like normal people, but I'm healing, and I'm good with that. You know.
Sweet. It's all that matters. As long as there's progress, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's been a lot of what are those things called? The pads, the sterile pads, man. Bro,
What
they got
do?
a lot of money, man. Well, because you know, the doctor puts what they put on me, and then on top of that, I put the sterile pad, so it doesn't completely like ruin my shoe.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that. Okay.
Yeah, so I put it over top. Even though I'm still stepping on it, it's still just like, you know, I gotta change it every day.
Right.
So, like, I mean, it's annoying as hell, but I don't have to buy a new pair of shoes. And I'll be throwing those joints in the washer. Like, so, you know, it's all good, man.
You know, speaking of shoes, I wanted to let y'all know there are strong rumors that Nike is going to discontinue the production of the Air Monarch.
Then you said that shit, right? I think you need to repeat that again, AG. Now that Mo B's in the house.
Yeah, Mo, I'm glad you're here, sir, because I wanted to let Ruben know. But there are strong rumors out there that Nike is going to discontinue the manufacturing of the Air Monarch. Strong rumors.
I mean, they'll bring them back.
I don't know, man. Why would you discontinue a shoe that's like the shoe? for a whole demographic, man. A whole demographic.
They'll bring them back, man. Like I'm not worried about it.
Because when people stop getting shit done, I mean, they're gonna realize this shit awful.
I mean, because what they not gonna do, they're not gonna let them New Balances with the big navy blue end take over.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
Like, I mean, you see, Nike start seeing enough of them going around, and they'll be like, all right, we gotta do something about this, man. We own the youth, you know, the 15 to 40-year-old demographic. Nike's got on lock. So at some point in time, they ain't gonna bow down to the 60-plus-year-old demographic.
Hey, man.
There you go.
All I'm saying
W.R.
was,
Brown. Oh no, people will never get stuck done now.
that's what my fear was.
Or wouldn't I think this is a ploy by Nike, because you know anytime you say something's gonna get discontinued, if you discontinue it, now you can jack up the price. So you're gonna have people out there paying exorbitant fees for some Air Monarchs, man. And I mean,
people that are that close to maturing their 401k ain't trying to spend like $1,000 on some Air Monarchs, man.
You're right and you're wrong all at the same time, man.
How am I wrong?
That's why the end's gonna take over, baby.
See, Ruben, you might be right. The end might take over, but AG, for a long time, Cadillac has survived, and you don't know near young motherfucker buying a Cadillac right now. They have survived off of old people overspending for this big ass luxury vehicle.
Wait. That Cadillac is still available, and they gave old people another iteration to look at. I'm saying if there are no Air Monarchs to be bought, I can't see a 60-something-year-old dude spending like $1,500 on Kicks.com talking about, yo, that's my shoe.
Bro, as long as there are JCPenney's, they will still have some available. Like, I gotta believe that JCPenney got enough
not wrong,
in the warehouse to survive a while, man.
I mean, survive a while, it's got to be forever, because Nike might be for real with this.
Bro, they about to turn this Air Monarch into the shoe equivalent of the motherfucking McRib. All they gonna do is every October, November, they gonna bring it back and be like, get your dad,
McRib.
Get your dad and grandpa the Air Monarchs while supplies last for the holidays. I'm just saying, so
while supplies last.
This motherfucker just called the Air Monarch the McRib.
But I mean, if you listen to what he's trying to say, then he ain't wrong.
Nah, he ain't wrong.
I'm just going by what Nike said. I'm like, first of all, I was like, why would you discontinue the shoe that's so popular?
Once again, because you don't have to produce them year-wide. You can just produce them for the winter rush. You know what I'm saying? Because, for the winter rush and maybe
Father's Day?
2 or 3, I'm about to say maybe a 2 or 3 week period before Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's getting warm outside. You want this motherfucker to keep cutting the grass, right? You want him to go fix that fence. You know what I'm saying? So while supplies last, we got some Air Monarchs here, and you good.
It's gonna be between Mother's Day and Father's Day. That's the only time.
You know what? I always thought that if they added like a composite or steel toe to it, it would just like, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, I don't think you need to add a steel toe to the Air Monarchs, because I'm not convinced that they're not already steel toe.
So let me tell you what Nike is missing the boat at, for real though.
What's that?
No bullshit. Yo, man, diabetic people. They do not have shoes for diabetic people.
Oh, I thought that was what some of their bigger shoes were.
No.
Nah, man.
Actually, doesn't that market belong to Skechers?
They don't have.
New Balance got that on.
Yeah.
No, New Balance. Okay.
Yeah, the A5500, bro. They got like one shoe that you can't find nowhere. That's A5500. That's the code for the Medicare code for diabetes. So like that's the issue, bro. Now, if they're gonna get rid of Air Monarchs and come out with the Air Monarchs D, I'm back in Nike.
Hey man, all I'm saying is,
Ruben, let me tell you why that's not gonna happen, man. And this is no shade. This is somebody who has it, but like, diabetes ain't cool. Diabetes ain't fashionable. It ain't cool. So Nike ain't about to get in bed with some lame ass shit like diabetes.
Wait a minute, how diabetes be lame?
I'm just saying, AG, there's nothing cool or trendy about diabetes.
There's nothing cool about having any disease that's chronic, man.
I mean, you're right, but they not about to have a shoe line just for diabetic. That New Balance has that on lock, and Nike's like, nigga, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that.
So you mean to tell me they don't want to be associated with at least making diabetes more comfortable?
I'm gonna tell you straight up,
they
bro.
don't.
Hey, look, you say what you want. If they came out with a pair of diabetes fucking Jordans, the shit would sell.
No, it wouldn't, because Jordan would never allow it to happen. Because as soon as that would happen, then all the motherfuckers who like Jordans would stop buying them, because now you'd be subject to the joke.
What if they look the same like every other Jordan? How do you know?
Bro, it's not about that. If there's never an option for them, then you can never make them a part of a joke. If there is an option version of it, like, oh shit, this nigga got on the number 3 type 2s, baby. I'm telling you, like, marketing is important. They're not, bro. You're not about to be out here in them type 1.7s. No,
1.7s.
Them insulin 2s. Like, no, man.
Straight up.
And look, Nike does not care about you, Ruben, because you don't spend the money.
But I won.
But they don't care about anybody as long as you do spend the money.
But in the demographic that spends the money are the young people that still perceive it as being cool. And as soon as you start having shoes for comfort and health reasons, the cool factor goes away.
You know, he's not wrong about that.
The cool factor goes away.
I mean, because it's like wearing some Buster Browns, man. Like Forrest Gump. Come on, man. Come on, man.
All I'm saying is, hey, look, don't even market them as that. But
how could you not?
Well, hear me out. If I did a search for A5500s, because I do it on occasion, and that list said Jordan, like whatever Jordan shoe it was, you ain't gotta blow that shit out. But I'm telling you, if it said it, because that's the issue. There are not a lot of high top shoes for type 2 diabetic people. This is not.
Ruben, if you can find it on a search, that means kids can find it on a search. And once they find it on a search, no, them kids make Nike money. Your ass don't make Nike money. No. They're like, you can take your old diabetic having ass over to New Balance, the other end company. You know what I'm saying? The other end company.
All I'm saying is, you know what's gonna happen? This is what needs to happen. Not a
goddamn thing's gonna happen, Ruben, because Nike's been making a lot of money doing the things the way they've been doing it.
This is what needs to happen. We need a basketball player who's really good, who's a diabetic.
Good luck with that.
All right. So Ruben, how cool did Magic Johnson make AIDS?
Oh my God, he got you. He got you. You just need to be quiet. He got you.
Magic Johnson got AIDS when he was way done.
No. He was still an all-star point guard when they forced him out of the league. He was still an all-pro.
He was.
All NBA.
He was also old shit.
He was all-pro, all NBA guard.
He'd only been in the league 11 years at that point. Are you for real?
He was an all-pro, all NBA. He was first team all NBA point guard the year before, Ruben.
Exactly.
So, I mean, miss me with that. He was old shit. That's just your revisionist history talking. If he didn't contract HIV, he had 4 or 5 more years probably. I mean, fuck, LeBron, like goddamn 60. And he's still
he's 60.
Why you gotta be 60, dog?
Because 40 is 60 in the NBA. I'm sorry. He ain't wrong. I'm just saying.
I mean, you can go do your research. I'm telling you, Magic Johnson won't no scrub coming off the bench by then. Like, and all I'm saying is, how cool did Magic Johnson make HIV?
But that's different, bro. Shoes ain't gonna say
How
that
is
shit.
it different? It's a chronic disease.
That was your argument. You said they need a really good NBA player to
I
come
said,
out
who's a
advertise.
diabetic, not motherfucker who got AIDS.
Wait a minute. They're diseases.
Nah, man. See,
They're-
no.
No, what do you mean? No,
man.
man. See, there is no.
They're both diseases
I'm
that
saying specifics.
nobody's really especially happy to have, and there's no marketing to make that shit cool.
like any disease that somebody is happy to have.
First of all,
I don't know, AG. White people have popularized ADHD. Like, I mean,
Is that a disease or a disorder? I thought that was a disorder.
Once again,
It depends who you are.
Exactly, depends on who you talking to.
Okay.
you talking to a black family? Nah, you just need to learn. You need to do something better. If you
Need to
talk
pay
to a
attention.
white family,
Need to pay attention.
Just need to pay attention.
take these pills.
Cultural
Like,
differences,
bro.
y'all. Cultural differences.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm telling you.
ADHD, nah, nigga, your ass just need a whooping. That's what you need. I bet you could pay attention if your ass got beat a few times. I'm not
Context
agreeing.
clues, motherfucker,
Once again, I'm not agreeing with that line of thinking, AG. I'm just saying culturally that
Oh no, I
has
didn't.
been.
Yeah, you're right. Whether
All
you
I'm
agreed
saying
or
is-
not, I understand. So I'm.
All I'm saying is, if I was ADHD, I don't know.
Hey man.
I mean, none of us know, man. Let's be real about that. Nobody in this panel knows if they're ADHD because our parents won't
Yeah.
allow that shit.
Yeah, because
That's not an
I
excuse,
remember
bro.
my mom beating me across the 2,300 square foot ranch for less. So yeah, I wouldn't have been no ADHD.
My mom was out here getting disciplined for dyslexia. So I mean, I damn sure I'm about to be like, it's hard for me to focus.
You say
What they say, straight out of Compton? Y'all better gangbang them books.
I'm just saying, my mom. I heard all the stories about how they tried to discipline that dyslexia away from my mama, and I'm just like, yo, I don't. If they couldn't discipline dyslexia away from you, I damn sure won't about to tell my mom, hey, it's really hard for me to focus in school.
I just don't understand how you going to
sit in the
discipline
front of-
dyslexia away, man.
You better sit in the front of the class.
That's going to help you seeing words letters the right way. Are you for real?
Like, you better tell them words to stop floating. You
And if they
better
float, you better grab them motherfuckers.
yeah, you better rearrange them numbers back in the right order in your head.
See, man, that's the thing, man. Like, these kids don't understand. Back in the day, at least when I was going to school, I mean, some teachers had carte blanche.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and whoop his ass. What? You look at your parent and be like, what the heck? What you talking
Yeah.
about? I mean,
You didn't
the
act
pattern
up
was in
either.
effect. No, what? Because then after you got the whooping in class in front of everybody, then they call your parents. And then you gonna have a whooping when you get home from your mama. And then wait till your dad get home.
Wait till your dad get home.
Oh, God.
Actually, you know, the funny thing is about my childhood was I never got it coming and going. If my mom like stole my soul, my dad tried to put it back in me. If my dad just undressed me, my mama tried to dress me up. So I never had it like, you know what I'm saying? I just never had it like that. Because one time I skipped school. I skipped school. And my dad called me in his bedroom. He had just gotten off. I think he was working 11 to 7. And he called me in. I was leaving and he was just getting to sleep. But before he went to sleep, he said, "Hey, boy, come here." I said, "You skipping school?" "Yes." "Okay." He grabbed me by my shirt like a grown man. If you do it again, we're gonna have a problem.
Come over here.
If you do it again, we're gonna have a problem. He let me go. He shoved me away, let me go. And I was like, okay. And then my mom came home. She found out about it while she was at work. She came home yelling. She said, it's over. It's all good. It's over. So I just never got it coming and go. I just never got it from both of them at the same time.
Nah, man. See, that's the difference. We
And
talked
see,
about this before.
your dad just did that because he didn't want to get disciplined by your mom. Like, no, because a lot
You
of
want
people
about that smoke from on air, bro.
Because a lot of people back in the day don't realize dads didn't really want to have to discipline the kids. They just didn't want to have to hear the shit from your mama.
Well, I don't know, man, because one time I had a problem with coming in before the sun went down. And my mom actually, the time I was talking about when she beat me across the house was because of that. And I still came in late, except one time I came in late, my dad met me at the mailbox and he punched me in the face.
Oh, shit.
I never did it again. He ended it then.
I'm going to let you know, you were late. And your mama was probably bitching the whole time while you were out.
You know
so
what?
He couldn't wait for your ass because he was like, I can't hit her, but I can hit your ass.
I can't defend it. It makes too much sense.
That's why he was waiting outside.
Oh, man, it was terrible. He knocked me right off my bike. He did.
He was like, you better go in here and look extra sad for your mama because if she don't feel like I whooped your ass enough, I have to do it again.
Don't tell her I punched you in the face either.
Well, she had to know. I mean, you know.
I mean, did she?
And you know what? Now, if I say that to my dad, he said, I didn't do that. Yes, you. Boy.
Hey, man, parents are great for like changing the story.
How do you forget punching your kid in the face?
Hey, bro, I got some discipline stories from my mom. I swear I bring them up, and she'll act like that shit ain't never happened. and I'm just like, there is no reason for me to make up that story because nowhere in that story do I look cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna create a lie, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna have it lie in your favor.
I'm gonna make that shit make me at least look cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Like, what? I'm gonna make up some story where I'm the bitch in the story. Like, nah. Don't like make up no story to make themselves look bad.
Oh, but he ain't wrong, man.
But I swear, man, Yolanda Brown gonna be up there lying to Jesus one day, man. She gonna have to answer for it. She's like, Lord, you know I ain't never do that. I'm gonna be looking at her like, for real, you gonna do this right in front of Jesus? Like,
hey, you know what Jesus gonna do? Let's go to the videotape.
Nah, Jesus gonna be like, you know what? Come on, bro.
Is that what he's gonna say?
He gonna be like, I made her the same way I made you, fallible.
Man, I mean, you know what? And for me, man, it was like, it depended on what happened. Like, if mom was feeling it, I got that whooping. She still told dad, though, and then he had to make some choices. Or, if she ain't felt like dealing with that day, I'm going to tell your father, come on, man. Like, what you doing?
So, okay, let me ask you a question.
I'm going to tell your father, for years, when I wasn't a parent, I didn't know that wasn't actually a threat to the kid. Because when she says, I'm going to tell your dad, that's not a threat to the kid. That is her out loud threatening the dad. Because the dad don't want to hear that shit. So she says, I'm going to tell your dad because if I come home and the first thing I walk home to is my wife telling me some story about what my daughter did because she's only my daughter when she's fucking up. Now I know I know she's gonna nag me forever. So now I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? So now swift repercussions. Not because I'm actually upset at what you did. It's because
you want the noise to stop.
I need that noise to stop. I just walked in this motherfucker. Like I didn't want to come home to this. And now with technology, you get the fucking text message like, oh, I gotta talk to you when you're home. Oh, fuck no! Don't
5 hours before you get home.
Don't give me no midday text about what your daughter did. No. Now everybody got to die. Ain't nobody be happy.
Everybody gotta die. Why everybody gotta die, man?
If I gotta walk home some stress, everybody's catching strays, man. The dog. Everybody catching strays.
Dog getting kicked just because they right there. Get the fuck out of my way.
But the dog didn't do nothing, man.
No, the dogs are smart. They know they can read that language. I walk in, I see Brownie and Juju run away. Oh shit. That means they're like, nope, we ain't got nothing to do with this, sir. We're gonna go back here in our room and we're gonna kick it.
and we're gonna close the door on you.
To take the little nose and close the door. Nah, we good.
It's a fine time for me to go outside, sir.
Scratch on the door. Can you let us out? Because we don't want to be no part. We ain't trying to be no witnesses. We ain't trying to go up in no coat. Nothing.
Well, my last question on this, I got a question. Who would you rather be disciplined by? Like your daughters, who would they rather catch it from, you or Winter? Because honestly, I'll take my dad all day.
Does Winter be whooping that ass?
No, but I think they probably prefer my level of discipline quicker because they know it's going to happen and then it's going to be over. And see,
why is it different?
Because it ain't never over when you have a woman that is determined to not only be right, but let you know that she's right over and over and over. Like the one thing that my wife and my mom truly have in common, and I say this to my mom and she gets like totally upset because she's like, I have nothing in common with that woman you married. I'm like, no. I found one characteristic and I'm just a glutton for punishment because y'all don't know how to let anything go. There is no such thing as letting it go. So if my wife starts disciplining at 8 in the morning, if anything upsets her throughout that day that ain't got nothing to do with them, she's still gonna go right back to when she was upset earlier. So at least with me, then on the discipline, I'll be like, hey, it's over with now. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let's move on. I always say that in the discipline. I'll be like, it's over with. Let's move on. Nah. She'll bring up some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago with them.
Bruh.
Then be like, that's why I always have to, like, when I hear the always, and I'm like, God, like, bro, just let it go. But I'm just like, I know who she is. She ain't gonna let it go. And that's good because I'm too lazy to hold a grudge, which is a bad thing. Because sometimes you need to hold a little bit of a grudge because that means you kind of learning from your lesson. And me, I'll just be like, nah, it's over with. But she take that shit too far. Like, the argument be over. It's like in Mortal Kombat when it says finish them. If you don't do anything, they still die.
They just die.
But she's like,
really?
nah. Yeah, they still just fall down.
Yeah, they just fall down.
I thought the game was just going to pause until you did something.
No, nothing happens. They just die.
Okay.
And see, me, I'm like, hey, they dead. Let them fall. And she's like, nope. I gotta hit him with this fatality.
He said, nope.
I gotta hit him with the fatality.
But is it hitting it with a fatality if they're already going to die?
Because you got to make it worse.
Exactly.
Is it worse? You're already going to die.
Yeah, it is. When you pull somebody's spine out, bro, they ain't never.
Well, that is kind of worse. It's not gonna last long, but it is kind of worse. Okay.
That's that one last take that shit with you.
Understood.
Moment.
And see, and the crazy thing about the grudge holding fatality is, you see, in the game, y'all are fighting, and then you beat him to a pulp. It says finish him. If you don't, game's over. See, the grudge holding fatality, you get a fatality for some shit that happened in a fight that happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. You just walking down the street minding your business, and somebody out here hitting you with a fatality. It's like, hold on, we doing shit out of order now. We didn't even get the round 1 fight. You just,
you know what they call that shit, Moby? Karma.
Nah. Those are parental drive-bys.
Parental
drive-bys, man.
Hilarious.
Cause my mom was good at that. Like, if my mom was in a bad mood from something that happened at work that ain't had shit to do with me, I might walk in the house and get hit with a whole bunch of shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, simply because I reminded her of something that upset her earlier today. So now I gotta hear her nagging about shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. But
I told you that bitch crazy.
I'm the closest thing to a punching bag that she has at her disposal at the time.
That won't respond.
That can't respond, right? Because I understand the power dynamic, which means even if I'm wrong,
you ain't got no power.
Even if I'm right, I ain't got no power. So, all right, Mom, I'm sorry.
I mean, but to answer your question, honestly, man, the physical act of the beating, that. I mean, it shit hurt because my parents like belts and shit and switches. They never really use their hand, which I appreciate them very much for. Like, I ain't never get slapped or punched in the face, none of that bullshit. My ass, sitting down might be a problem for 6 hours. Usually I just go lay down, go to bed, and say, fuck it. I'm going to sleep this shit off.
You going to sleep it off, man?
Sleep it off, man. See, stomach down, ass up, bro. That's what it is. and, but nah, man. As far as a beating, I'd much rather have a beating than the mental warfare. The mental warfare was the worst. And Mom was good at that shit. Mom was really good at that shit. I love my mother. He was good at that shit.
And my mom was good at nagging and not letting it go. So, like, I used to be... The psychological warfare was so strong that sometimes in my head, because I didn't want to say that shit out loud, but in my head I would be like, I kind of wish you would just beat me. Like, can we get to the beating? Like, what could I do to provoke like a swift ass whooping? Not just because I just want to get my ass whooped, because I feel like physically it might make us both feel better. Because maybe you'll be too tired to keep talking about this shit.
Never.
And then maybe I can just do what most kids do, which is, you know what? The way to make sure you stay out of trouble is just go to sleep. I'm just going to go to my room and lay down and be quiet. Because if I can disappear for long enough, you might forget that you're upset with me. Now, my mom could walk in the room 2 a.m, wake my ass up to complain about some shit I did earlier. Do you know how fucking sick that is to get woken up to something that you did days ago in the middle of the fucking night?
I've had that. I've gotten woken up beaten before.
But no, he said something that happened 2 or 3 days ago.
I mean,
he's not talking about something that he thought she forgotten and then she was going to teach him. Nah, this happened days ago. There's a difference.
Man, my wife asked me down, like, she was like, you don't be having reactions or nothing. I'm just like, look, man, I have been hit off guard so many times as a youngster that now, if you're just ready for anything, you're not scared by anything. Like, it's
you'll stay ready all-star, baby. You'll stay ready all-star.
You're right. I stay in a constant state of hyper awareness. So when something crazy happens, I'm just like, I'm just gonna process this and keep moving.
What did Bruce Banner say on the Avengers? I'm always angry.
You know what? That is a very good. Honestly, it's not in 2024. It's not cool. It's never been cool for men to say this. But you know why I don't have a lot of fear reactions? Because I'm always in a constant state of fear.
Yeah.
So you don't ever look like you're having a constant fear reaction if you're always in fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody knows what I look like scared, because you know what? Newsflash. It's how I look all the time.
Hey man, it's all about protecting oneself. So, what's going on, Black Patricia? How you doing?
What's up?
Ah man, so I feel like every 5 months we always talk about how we get our ass beat as kids or whatever.
We'll never stop talking about it.
Here's the thing. I have never actually talked about getting the ass whooping from my mom up here. I've always talked about the psychological warfare that happened.
Oh yeah, nah.
Never talked about the ass whooping, because I'm not about to make my mom, out to be some child beating kid, child beater. I mean, because I'm still scared of her, so I don't want her. I'm not trying to incriminate her on the internet, and she come knock on my door and be like, "Oh, heard you was talking that shit on that podcast," or like she said, "I heard you was talking shit on the TV."
On the TV,
you was
on the internet.
But see, Moby, that's why I always preface every ass whooping I talk about was I earned that shit. Because that's the thing, man. There are a lot of kids who don't earn ass whoopings. They just get them because they got shitty parents. And that's just what it is.
But there's no such thing if you ask parents.
Any ass whooping I ever got was an alleged ass whooping.
It's alleged.
I am not testifying to anything.
All I'm saying is a cause and effect. I caused that shit, and the effect was my ass getting beat. Now, I'm never going to sit here and say, I probably shouldn't have got that ass whooping. Nah, motherfucker. Like, I did that work. I didn't get ass beaten for not taking out the trash. No.
I did that work.
Yeah. No, I earned that shit. I didn't get a bunch of them, but I earned every one I got.
Well, you lived in fear. It's like I did.
Well, I don't know about living in fear.
I lived with awareness. Because my mom was constantly saying things that made me think as a kid. And that's the worst. When you as a 8-year-old are like doing logical math in your head because your mama asked you something like, if you call 911 right now, how long you think it would take before the police get here? And I'm thinking, why would you ask me that question? Because she was like, if you want to,
So
if you
she's
want to
asking
call
this out of the
somebody,
blue?
yeah, she was like, if you want to call somebody because you don't like what's going on here, how long you think it'd take for them to get here?
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, oh shit, you're right. If I call somebody, I'm still here with you. I gotta wait for the motherfuckers to get here.
But my thing is, she asked you this out of the blue?
Yeah, and well, I was pouting about something because she complained, and I was mad. But I was always mad in silence. But she knew, and I think she was like, you know what? Let me make sure he don't get no ideas about calling for help. So if you did call for help, young sir, how long do you think it would take for the authorities to respond to your call? And I'm thinking about that. But I'm thinking to myself, because when you're 8, you're thinking, I gotta answer the question. I'm thinking, I don't know, 10, maybe 5, 10 minutes. I don't know how close it is. And then I'm just like, oh shit, she right. 5 to 10, man, I might be dead before they get here, man.
I might be dead. You're gonna be all the way dead.
And then if they get here and I'm unconscious, I can't tell them what she did.
Oh, he's
But you be unconscious.
She get to tell the story however she want. See, I'm 8-year-old AG. I'm thinking to myself, she get to tell the story however she want.
Because she gonna put his
Wait
ass
a minute,
in the
wait a
bed.
minute. You forgot about the part where you are rendered unconscious?
Nope, he's sleeping.
That's exactly, Ruben. That's just, they got to come in the house first because they gonna knock on the door.
Bruh, she's gonna lift his knocked out carcass ass and put him in the bed, take his clothes off, put him in the bed like he's asleep.
She might have me strung up like Weekends at Bernie's or some shit. Just
Woo, oh man.
Your mom had that nickname for a reason, apparently. None of us need to know how and why.
Hey, look, man. Like I said, those random questions just always kept me a little bit more reserved in my response to things.
Here's the crazy part, right? When AG and I were growing up, things were a little different. And I think, Moby, when you were growing up, that's when they had started shit like, kids suing their parents, at the age of 14 so they can be free and shit. And I was like, the fuck wrong with them? Because I can't imagine getting to the point, not even getting to the point where I would call a lawyer, getting to the lawyer. I'm not getting there. Because even if I thought about it, I almost felt like my parents had that mental shit. So, you know what? You don't need a lawyer to be free. Get the fuck out of my house. That's your freedom.
I guess that shit has started happening when I was a kid, but
it didn't happen with us.
I didn't look at that as freedom. Because as a kid, I looked at being at this house as protection. Because people in my family really fucking like my mom. So I felt like the only thing keeping them motherfuckers from really whooping my ass was my mom's love. So if I would have been out here talking enough shit to get emancipated from her, who gonna protect me from the rest of them?
The rest of them.
Emancipation. Man, I'll never forget when I saw the first, when they were first talking about news, how this young boy wanted to get emancipated from his parents. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you want to go work at 14? Motherfucker, I ain't trying to pay no bills. What's your problem? I understood Gary Coleman.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like you were coming from a place where there's no reason to leave. We don't know what these kids were going through. Because we come from a place where your parents could rape you and you still wrong. So it's like...
Yeah, but all those kids want stars who are trying to get emancipated. Just regular kids. And
but most of them lack pigmentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's why I was just like, what are you doing?
So again, that's why the idea of freedom was different for them. I didn't look at it as freedom. I looked at it as protection.
Oh shit.
Because white kids I knew could close their doors and could say they needed privacy and stuff like that. I didn't know what that life was like. So they had an understanding of freedom that was different from my understanding of freedom, because I thought freedom meant I was allowed to keep living. And that was where the freedom stopped in Yolanda Brown's house. In Yolanda Brown's house, the freedom of living and being fed occasionally, that
occasionally.
Wow.
You're pushing home movie.
I'm
just saying, if she didn't want to feed me,
she didn't have to.
There was nothing making her.
Even though there was all kinds of laws saying so, but the idea that you feel that way is a testament to his mother. That's for sure. She had it hardwired.
So, Black Watcher Adams, I think Mo B couldn't close his doors. My parents wanted me to close my door.
See, I'm also going to think, sometimes I think it's a little different. It just depends on, I guess, your upbringing. But yeah, closing doors was something that you had to be able to pay. You had to pay bills for privacy. Like, privacy wasn't free. You can't get free privacy, and you couldn't get free privacy in my house. Like, nah. If you ain't put in on this, like, the only door I could close was the bathroom door. That was it.
I mean, ain't that privacy?
That like I said, that was it. And I don't know if that was privacy or she just didn't want to see that shit.
Or smell that shit.
Well, you're going to smell it regardless.
But yeah, the bathroom door, I could close. That was it.
I mean, the only way I can
I'm
close
not even
my door,
sure if I closed my closet door, so I just kind of used to keep it open or at least cracked. I ain't want no static. I ain't want no static, so I'm just, I'm keeping it cracked.
The only way I can close my door is while they was like, you can listen to any music that you want. However, some of that shit, if you got bad words in it, you gotta close your door. Big NWA fan.
That's fair, because usually some parents be like, you can't listen to NWA, period.
Yeah, they gave me some creative freedom.
Creative freedom.
Between that and Public Enemy, man.
I guess my age group was just headphones, man. I had headphones.
I mean, I had headphones, but that was more for nighttime. Now, but shit, like, yeah, that whole, room doors, so Black Witches, I would say this on that. Does doors stay closed? That was more a girl thing than a boy thing.
I was about to say that too. It probably,
But you took your daughter's doors off the hinges, so what's the difference?
Hey, look, that's because clearly she earned that shit.
Exactly. She earned that.
Because I was thinking myself when you said, like
one of them lost their door. The other one has never lost her door, but one of them lost her door.
Okay, understood.
Nah, that shit ain't normal.
Okay, because I'm thinking, I was like, wait a minute, boys a little different. I mean, for real? But okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, boys couldn't really close their doors at their house unless you got permission.
Understood.
But yeah, girls, I don't think I've ever went to anyone's house that there was a girl living there and that door was never open. And it had the little signs on it talking about, this is my area, don't go in here, and all the other dumbass shit. And I'm just like, man, I wish I would go buy some dumb shit like that, put it on my door. They'd take it off and then be like, they probably would have taken my door. But that's a lot of, I don't think Dad was trying to put in that kind of work. They were just like, leave that shit open. You got no reason. You don't pay no bills up in this bitch. So like, yeah, when you start paying bills, you can start closing your door. And I was just like, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Sound fair to me. I guess because that's all I know, but it sounds fair to me.
I mean, wow. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. And I, on purpose, did the way I did it because I just wanted to have a free-flowing conversation about double standards. Now, double standards are in a whole bunch of different realms. Of course, the more popular double standard is men and women in relationships. However, we just talked about another double standard with boys and girls in upbringing. Because, like we just said, boys we don't close doors and we don't close your room in your house. However, girls, you damn near need like 2 or 3 padlocks, a security code, and a damn eye thing to get into a girl's room. You know,
I mean, I
don't understand all that.
From an early age, we were just taught that men are just not trustworthy. So you have them shut the door.
Oh, so women
not
are
trustworthy. Once again, I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying from early on, we established the dynamics that men are inherently less trustworthy. Whether that's true or not, that's just how we bring them up.
And the other standard, double standard, I'll say with boys and girls. Hey, man, how many people of the opposite sex or anybody you were, talking to, you took to your house and that door was closed? Not in Ruben Shirley's house. That shit was always open. Cheers. However, I'm going to be real with you. I've gone into a girl's house, walked in, studying whatever, and she closed the door. I was like, the fuck gonna happen up in this bitch? I felt like the dude from Get Out 20 years before the damn movie came out. And I was like in shock. And he's like, yeah, my parents don't mind if it closes up. What, they got cameras up in this bitch? Like, what we doing? So yeah, man, it's, we got a lot of double standards going on, not just in male female, but even in politics. We could talk about that till the day is long. But the one thing I really want to talk about is just the way people do things, because I feel like it always comes back to the male-female dynamic, regardless, because it's either going to be that or it's going to be race, but the race stuff is never really clean like it used to be as far as double standards.
When was the race stuff clean?
Well, I mean, like, it was easy to determine, like, white people, black people, because sometimes you got some certain situations in which, like, for instance, the same thing I said about the girls' doors being closed and the boys not. I don't think that's a race thing. I think that's a complete 1% woman-girl thing, which is weird because you think that would be opposite, because the experiences I've had, and I can only speak for myself, I ain't never taken no girl to my room. But boys are all up in girls' rooms. White, black, Puerto Rican, and Asian. They all up in that bitch.
Really?
And
we were in different backgrounds, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't move.
I never experienced that.
I mean, I've experienced a couple of that.
Usually you get stopped right at the kitchen at best.
Yeah, I was in public areas only.
Now, I ventured back there when parents weren't home, sure. But like when parents were home, I never got past. No, that's not true. I never got past the den. Never got past the den.
It's kind of interesting because not in my own house, never got past the damn door, like the dining room.
Let me ask you something, Ruben.
Yeah, talk to me.
Do you think even back in the day, parents just looked at you as like super safe?
Looked at me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like maybe you were just super safe.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
This young man could never do anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm super. Because back in the day, I was super safe.
Here's the thing. I was pretty super safe too, and here's the thing. This is my young adult dating experience. Most moms loved me. I was cool. All the moms like, hey, he's so respectful, mannerable. Hey, this is the type. Dads hated me because they looked at me as, nah, this nigga is just brilliant. He's not really this cool and this nice. He just found the cheat code, which is if mama like you, you in there.
Well, and that's the thing. I think a lot of that is because we understood what the real target was. Because once the girl is, there, the real target is the mom. Because that's just like, for instance, like you mentioned before, You know, your wife's target was not your mom, it's your grandma. And that's the thing.
That's just because she read the room. Much respect for that. Like she read that room quick.
But isn't it still a cheat code though, right?
Yeah,
that's what we do too. But we read the room very well. I mean, can't speak for other people, but
maybe that's what I was doing. But I think my personal experience, it was just there was nobody's mom that was going to intimidate or scare me more than my own. So it was always really, it didn't matter how the other mom was presenting herself to me. It was never going to make me uncomfortable because my mom says random shit to make me uncomfortable all the time. So ain't nothing you can say, Miss Henderson, that's going to make me feel any different or out the box more than my mom.
True.
And matter of fact, I think the only dad that actually truly really liked me, he pretty much threatened me when I first met him, and I think he was just so like taken back with my response to his threat that it was almost like he was like, all right, you kind of cool.
Okay, now you gotta tell us what he said. All
right, so it wasn't what he said. It was not what he said. So I go, now she's older than me too. She's like 2 years older than me. But, I hit my growth spurt, so I'm cool now. So this chick is like, hey, you want to come over? And I'm literally going over there to go to a Wednesday Bible study at the church. So about as least threatening as you could possibly get. But to this girl's dad, I am a young hormonal male, a 6 foot or above, walking into the house. So he has to assert his dominance. So I walk in the house, and this dude is in the front room with a table saw, just randomly cutting wood. And I said,
whoa, back up. He was in the front room?
Yes, he's in the front room.
Not the garage, in the front room.
Front room, buddy. Front room.
Okay.
And he's just using the table saw. And I'm just like, and finally I was just like, because I noticed he ain't taking no measurement. He just cutting.
He just randomly cutting wood.
So I was like, I'm sorry, sir, just out of curiosity, what are you working on? And he was like, I just like, making sure my table saw is nice and sharp. And I was like, that makes sense. And he looked at me and he was like, did that bother you? And I'm like, sir, I've been threatened at least 3 times today by people with guns and knives. That table saw ain't scaring nothing right now. So if you want to just cut wood, you can just cut wood. And he looked at me, he laughed, and he was like, man, I'm just messing with you. He actually really was working on something, I guess. But I was just like, he just laughed, and he was like, nah, I'm just messing with you. And then he went back to randomly cutting wood. But every time I saw him after that, he was always super nice to me. Like, and the girl was like, my dad really likes you, and I don't know why. And I'm like, I don't either. But hey, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with it. I don't know.
I had one of those. Yeah, I had a dad who liked
wood in the front room with a table saw.
Just cut wood, man.
That's funny.
And I won't even trying to do nothing with his daughter. Like, I really just was there. I got invited. Honestly, I was trying to go to her church because there were some other chicks there, and playing a long game.
Hey man, you got to be able to get off at a different exit if you need to.
Wow.
I mean, yo, Moby, I'm just saying. I just need to know when your daughters are going out on a date, because we got to be there. I don't care who walk up that door.
I don't think. Why do you have to be there? You don't think he can handle that?
Oh man, it's
He's
not the point.
6'3".
Of course, I can.
First of all, I am the least of any guy's worries in this house because, like, I'm not super threatening guy. I'm not trying to do that. But there's just enough guys around me that'll suffice.
That's the whole point.
Especially around here because I coach now. So like, there's just so many guys that just already know me.
I'm just saying, we just need to bring the dark hole coalition out there in my light ass, and we can get it done.
I mean, look, man, I feel like my brother's father-in-law handled everything perfectly, man. And when I was talking to him, he was like, yeah, when I first met your brother, he said, I'm 5'10", your brother's 6'6". He's like, I won't try and do the macho thing. He said, I just told him, hey, I've already lived a really good life, and I don't mind spending the rest of my life in prison. And I was just like, bro, that is perfect. That is concise. It's straight to the point. It's not like I'm trying to be macho. It's just, hey, man, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm just saying, bro, I've lived a really good life. So if I got to kill you and spend the rest of it in prison, okay, we good.
Understood.
At least he knew the rules to the game.
I mean, and I don't want to do no whole, like, whatever you do to her, I'm going to do to you. Like in Bad Boys type shit. Like, I ain't trying to do no shit like that.
Yeah, that's forever the greatest shit ever. Like, that shit was funny. And then for them to bring it back on the third one, and they got married, that was even funny.
Like I said, I'm not super threatening person, man. I'm gonna be you cutting. Hey, man, don't do no shit you might regret.
Nah, man, what you need to do, you need to just be sitting in your big chair and have Brownie on one side and Juju on the other. Have them chained up.
Man, them non-scary looking big ass dogs I got, they be trying to play and get pet and shit.
Hey, nah, man, fuck you. Brownie looks scary.
No, Brownie looks scary to your scary ass. Ain't nobody ever seen Brownie be like, oh, she looks so scary. No, that's just you. Which is crazy because you knew her when she was 6 weeks old and she's just disturbed every time she sees you, and she don't realize why you don't like her. She was like, damn, every other two-legged dude is cool.
She got a pit bull face, bro. That's all I need to see.
That's all you need to see?
I can't do it, man.
Why are you being bigoted, man? I mean, so now all pit bulls look alike now, right?
I mean, everybody's bigoted something. Mine just choose not to be people.
Okay, understood. We're going to live like that, okay.
I mean... I'm almost 51 years in anyway. I mean, I'm seem to be okay. It's my standards. So,
I'm just telling you, man, I just hope you never find some hot ass chick that really loves the fuck out of your ass, but she got a big ass dog. Cause I just don't know what type of like mental gymnastics you're gonna try to do to talk your way out of this good situation.
We are never getting that close if she's got a dog.
So a dog is a deal breaker?
That shit is wild as fuck. Like,
you would really just like diss the woman of your dreams if she had a dog?
It wouldn't be a diss. It'd be just like, I can't do it, baby.
Okay, understood.
I mean, like, everybody's got a deal breaker.
No, I'm not saying. I just didn't realize it was that important.
If I say Ruben, you're absolutely right. Everybody got a deal breaker, but everybody deal breaker ain't the same. And what I mean by that is, not everybody has a deal breaker that the outside world will look at and be like, I get that deal breaker. Because most people be like, so wait a minute. She fine, she cool, she treats you well, you vibe, everything's good, but you can't fuck with her because she got a dog.
Hold on, bro.
Not because she's trying to make the dog be your best friend. It ain't like she. Now, if you say, hey, she like to sleep with the dog in the bed, and I'm like, all right, maybe a deal breaker. If you're like, hey, every time I go over there, she making out with the dog. All right, cool. That's some white people stuff. Deal breaker. I get it. But if you're just like, nah, the fact that she has a four-legged creature just totally eliminates her from the pool,
bruh. See, that's the whole thing, man. You said all this shit. That's gonna happen if I go down that line with that person. You got a dog? We're not even going down that line.
All right, yeah. So Ruben,
thank you.
Ruben, I get it, but I just want you to know we have pointed this out, and I just want to make sure that we don't come out here as being too loud of hypocrites. We have come out here and we have talked about women eliminating a whole bunch of men based on these standards. We're like, yes. I won't even talk to a dude if this, and this don't line up. And we have gone and been like, well, shit, you eliminating your pool down to like 1% of the male population. How you ever expecting to find somebody? Well,
I mean, look, I know that. However, the interesting thing about it is there are a lot of women who don't have animals. I just got to find the right one.
I'm not saying there aren't. I mean, there are also a lot of women out there who don't have kids. There's a lot of women out there who ain't never been married. There's a lot of those women out there. If you just talk about numbers, not percentages. If you just talk about numbers. But percentage-wise,
tiny,
really making it smaller.
I mean, gotta wait for it. What did Captain America say? Hey, let's make the world smaller. Let's get it done. Age of Ultron. I mean,
oh goodness,
I got it all today. I'm on it.
Yes, so you just quoted a movie that you have historically said you didn't like.
The shit's on TV all the goddamn time. I don't
so now you're admitting to watching the movie you say you didn't
well, there ain't
like.
shit else on TV.
Bro,
no, there's something else on TV.
You got 298,000 channels and the internet and the motherfucking internet. If you didn't want to watch that shit, you wouldn't.
Bro. Sometimes laziness is man.
Laziness cannot be your built-in excuse for that. Sometimes you just need to be like, you know what I like, and fuck you.
No, I mean, you know what? It is the worst movie out the fucking franchise. But it's not like, the worst movie ain't the shittiest movie I've seen. I've watched worse movies. So,
Are you still talking about this, man?
Why would your bar be I've seen worse movies when you could choose to not watch it? You could choose to not watch it, but you're like, well, I've watched worse.
Hey. Hey, I'm the dog, motherfucker. I'm fine with that. That means we need to be together no way.
The dog is gonna.
Hey man, I mean,
I'm just saying.
Eddie Murphy on Boomerang had the feet.
Oh, hammer time. Understood. I don't see myself ditching the woman of my dreams because her feet tore up. So but I do understand the logic. I do.
I mean, imagine AG if the woman of your dreams would have ditched you when she realized that your feet was all messed up.
Say what?
She was too far in at that point when you told us about how jacked up your feet were and how you used to scratch it.
Well, see, when you ask me that, I'm answering as a man, as a 5'5" man, and it's just like I expect to be judged harshly. So if she says that she doesn't like me because of my feet and she chooses to leave because of it, then okay, I get it. Because there are taller men out there that have more money and they have better feet. I mean, okay, I get it. So, what are you going to do? And that's a double standard in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because men are supposed to be like, well, I get it. But if I said that about a woman, it's a problem. That's why I don't say things like that.
AG, thank you for bringing that up because there was something that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot in the midst of this. So, my wife is a professional gaslighter.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I realized that today. I don't even know what we were talking about, but I realized when I was being gaslit and manipulated, and I was just like, and finally she just said, "No, you're right," and I was like, "Okay, I know what this is." But I made a statement. She was like, "No, because you're always bashing women. You're bashing women for this. What if I just bash you or men all the time when I talk to you?" And I was like, I mean,
wow.
Hopefully.
Okay. Did you say hopefully?
But she was like, what if I just bash men all the time? And I'm like, see, here's the thing. I've been a male my whole life. So I've been around a society that has been telling me that I'm less than my whole life. So if you start bashing men in front of me, it's just going to be another day. It's not going to really sway me at all today. But when I say something negative about you or women, you're just like so uncomfortable with the idea of criticism that now I'm attacking or bashing all women because I point out one thing. Because now I'm talking about everybody when I point out one thing. And I was like, man,
I bet you call her a professional gaslighter.
I mean, she is. She is. So I remember exactly what sparked this conversation. And y'all are going to be like, this is so stupid and petty. And I'm going to be like, you're right.
You're right.
Well, I mean, let's go.
We're sitting there and she's like, you want to watch something with me? Now, in my head, I'm immediately thinking, you only asked this question because you know you're about to task me to watch something that you know I don't want to watch. Manipulation. But I'm just like, sure, what you got? And she was like, and she's like, grabs her phone. I'm like, oh man, it's on your phone? Because I'm thinking she's talking about something on TV. I'm like, it's on your phone. She's like, it's only going to be like, she was like, it's not going to be long. It's going to take less than 2 minutes. And I was like, first of all, you ain't got to lie. You know it's not going to be just you know you're not about to show me some 2 minute or under clip. And she goes, you know what? Never mind. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to watch nothing with me. And I'm like, no, you can do it. But I mean, I'm just saying you don't have to lie and say it's going to be under 2 minutes. She was like, well, it was going to be under 2 minutes. I'm like, well, let's go. And she's like, no. I don't even want to watch it no more. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm like, so basically you're telling me you're mad because you know what you were about to show me wasn't going to be under 2 minutes. And now, instead of you being able to just admit that, you'd rather just go into I'm going to make you feel guilty for not just watching it right away. I'm like, you goddamn gaslighter. Like, I said, come on, let's go. And she's like, no, because if you wanted to watch, you would. I'm like, oh my God, you're guilting me. You're trying to kill me. Like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, she's great at this. Like, here I am getting annoyed and upset. And I'm like, I'm getting upset and I didn't even do anything. All I did was agree to do what she asked.
God, oh man. I mean, look, because I'm just,
But he didn't agree to it at all costs. He questioned, and when he questioned,
I didn't even question it because I said you don't have to say it's under 2 minutes.
That's your mistake.
I already know it's under 2 minutes, but come on, let's go.
I understand that, but see, what you should have said was yes, and yes, and then it would have been 10 minutes, and then you would have been glad about it, and you would have had to congratulate her for it, and everything would have been fine. But you didn't do that. You brought the truth and logic into it.
But then she tried to get me to apologize.
Exactly.
She was like, well, what happens if I show you a clip that's under 2 minutes? I'm like, then I say I'm sorry, and I apologize for making an assumption. And she was like, well, don't worry about it. Then I'm like, well, let's go then. Like, I know you want to be right.
You fell right to the bear trap.
I didn't. It was is I'm just like, yo, Ruben, I know it was more important for her to be right than to get what she wanted. She wanted me to watch it, but it was more important for her to still be right than to get what she wants.
I would have walked out.
Do you know how dedicated to your cause you have to be to say, I am willing to give up what I want just because I can't give up this need to be right?
Truth.
Like, I will never know dedication like that. I just won't. She has a level of dedication that I will never. First of all, I won't even aspire to it, and I couldn't even dream of it even if I wanted to aspire to it. I'm just not that loyal to my own causes. But not her. So she keeps scrolling. I'm just like, what are you doing? Are we watching? She's like, no. And I'm like, and she's like, no, I'm not. I forgot what I was going to do. So now I'm thinking, no, you're literally scrolling to try to find something under 2 minutes to show me.
Which is not what she actually wanted to show me.
The fact that you're still in this conversation after 3 minutes is impressive.
I'm telling you, man. You're not married, bro.
Yeah, see, and Ruben, you don't understand. Like, you can exit a conversation without exiting the argument. So even if I would have left the room, that's exiting the conversation. That still don't exit everything else.
It's like you didn't hear what he said like 25 minutes ago. She can't let it go, man. You think she's going to let that go if he walks away? If he walks away, it's going to be worse.
And here's the thing. I brought this up on the podcast, which makes me an asshole. But
I figured that when she led with FU.
You see, it makes me an asshole, but I can confidently do that. I shouldn't say confidently do that. I can just do that because I already know the damage was already done. All I'm doing right now is saying it out loud to make myself feel better about it, because I know there's nothing that was going to happen between now and the time I go talk to her again that's going to make it better for her. So, like, this is my own therapy right now. I was just getting it out into the atmosphere. But yeah, you know, because I really love my wife.
But you do realize that on this, you've actually made it worse. Because now you've publicly...
No, see, Ruben, that is because you think there's such thing as worse. When you lost it, you already lost it. There's no such thing as worse.
Oh, well.
Because the only person I'm an asshole to is her. And I was already an asshole to her before I brought this up on the show.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
I'm the same asshole I was, whether I'm talking out loud or just saying it in my mind.
He's not entirely
Still an
wrong.
asshole.
No, he's not.
And
I'll
here's
give
the
him
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. This criticism makes me sound like an asshole, but it's not. It's honestly more of an insult to me than her, because I fall for it every time. Because like AG said, I should just say, yeah, and just be done. But I can't, because I hear her throw the manipulation bait out there where she says something like it's gonna take less than 2 minutes, and I'm thinking to myself, that annoys me, because I'm like, I didn't even complain about how long it was going to take. You threw that out there to make me feel like an asshole before we even get to the answer. You've already made me an asshole in the statement before the question got asked. And I'm not smart enough to process it quick enough to just be like, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
You take it every time.
Because I'm like, stupid man. See bait, grab bait. Oh no, I'm hooked. See bait, and then she catches and releases me.
Oh no, I'm hooked.
And then she catches and releases me, and she throws the same fucking bait out later, and I get hooked again. I'm that fish that has several hook marks, and you're just like, why the fuck do you keep biting this shit?
He probably got a tag on him somewhere. Catch and release.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
What I mean,
Yeah.
that's another double standard. I'm telling you, man. There are certain things that women can do that men can't. That's why I always call them superpowers. And women get upset when I say it, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, if I had a chance to treat you like y'all treat us for a day, you would never call me again. Not ever. Really, if a woman's upset me or offended me in some way and I threw a drink in her face, you really think she's gonna call me back? I'm just saying. Now, some would, but that's a whole other conversation. But what I'm saying is, on average, you're not gonna. No way, man. That's actually, it's assault, and and the police would be involved in all the things. But women get to do it all the time, and the reason why men can call women emotional. Well, we can't. We do it in private, but it's like it's the same reason why women call men dogs, which I totally agree with. It's because you lack self-control. But I can't tell you that because, like Moby says all the time, women can't take any criticism, man.
Woof.
Women are called emotional because they don't have any self-control.
Yeah, like the double standards don't bother me. What bothers me is we can't acknowledge double standards. That's what bothers me, because
unless somebody's telling you what the double standard is.
Because I can acknowledge male double standards all the time. Like, I get that if I talk about my sexual prowess when I was a youngster, it makes me sound, or at least in most guys' head, oh, that's player, ladies' man. If a woman has the same body count, she's a hoe. Double standard. I can fully acknowledge that double standard. But
that's true.
The double standards that we point out, nah.
You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed
But
to say
that. The interesting part is, like, with that double standard, there's some women with men who have high body count, they call them a hoe as well, but they still want that.
Well, it still doesn't hold the same weight. It's never going to.
No.
It's just like men and rape. We've talked about this on the show before. If a woman rapes me, chances are she's going to get away scot-free because I'm not telling anybody. Because even if it was traumatizing to me, I'm going to be a bitch by saying so. I have nothing to gain by telling. And number one is just like, you're going to drill down to the source and be like, well, what woman overpowered you? You a grown man. It just reeks of bitch.
That's why I can't do that being tied up shit.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, Ruben. What I'm saying to you.
Oh, no, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that,
You go to some strange places sometimes, bro.
I actually get the connection he's making. He's saying because he has a fear that somebody might do something to him while he's tied up.
Hell
and then
yeah.
As a guy, he feels like he then can't.
Okay. From that point of view, I understand that. I understand that.
It don't matter if I have the strength of fucking Atlas.
Double standards in sexuality is all over the place because you talk about the whole standard, but then there's the sexual freedom that women have that men don't have. because if you're in prison and you get raped, you're gay.
All day.
Even though I said you got raped,
that means that just means it's not consensual.
You're still gay.
Yes,
yeah.
All day.
And I mean, how many there are? I mean, I think women have the total control. It's like there are women, and I've talked to women. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have sex with that guy. But it's very rare that a dude can be like, yo, I'm about to bang that. Because you still got to ask for permission.
It just feels, he might think it, but saying it out loud just makes it real cringe, man. Like,
but the thing about it is, like, honestly, if a woman rolls up to some guys, like if a hot woman came to me and was like, yo, I'm trying to get that. And I'm probably going to be like, what we doing? You know, whereas a guy roll up to a girl, but if she ain't feeling him, you just struck out, bruh.
That brings me to another one.
I think the way you phrased that didn't sit well with me. I think you're saying if a fine woman came and approached you and said, hey, I'm trying to hit that, and you'd say, hey, so what's up? Now, yes, or that's, look, statistically, women do hold that power of leverage. Now, the difference is, or where the real double standard comes in, is if you say no.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
If you say no,
I'm gay.
Exactly.
You're gay so much.
or you're bitch, or you ain't strong enough to handle,
I ain't man enough.
Or you get, well, your ass ain't that cute anyway, and you probably broke too. Because now the rejection can only, like, the only response that most women stereotypically have to rejection is insult. Like, all right, now that you've rejected me, I've got to insult you because that makes me feel better about myself.
But isn't that one of the major complaints about women when they turn us down? We're immature, and I
was just about to say, and that's where the double standard lies in, because they do it and we accept it. When we do it, then we get called immature, childish. When really it's kind of just a human response to, like, getting your feelings hurt in public. You just kind of want to lash out.
And then
now, as guys, we're taught that we're supposed to be better than that. But we ain't really better than that. We're just not. We're not better than humans.
But actually, I'm saying, like we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, it's just like we're held accountable to be better than that, and
exactly.
They aren't. They don't have that accountability. They can do anything they want to do, and that's kind of that's the biggest double standard to me. The one is accountable and one is not, and that's why women don't have a lot of self-control to start with, because you can literally act like anything you want to, and people are going to be like, well, you know, and then make excuses and whatever.
That's actually one of the things she wanted me to watch, that balloon popping shit where the people come out and you pop the balloon.
Stupid.
Yeah, and this was my response to when she wanted to watch. I said, no, I really don't want to watch those things because I really hate watching shows. I know you might not believe this, but I really hate watching anything that frames men and women in such a negative light. That's all I said.
I've never seen the balloon popping thing. What's that about?
Oh, God.
All right, so I'll tell you one that happened. So, like, it's like a line of females, and they all have a balloon.
Okay.
And they're supposed to pop the balloon if at any point in time they no longer are interested in the guy that walks out.
Oh, okay.
So immediately he walks out, and usually, especially when it's a guy, soon as he walks out, you'll see some girls just popping the balloon. And then they ask, why'd you pop your balloon?
Okay.
And instead of doing, I don't know, just saying, hey, not attracted to him, just doesn't do it for me, it always turns into this long story about how
you don't look like you got the money.
I mean, he looks okay. I mean, I like his height and his build, but I mean, he's wearing that fit and that, you know, the shirt just kind of, it's just not giving me, you know, energy. I mean, he might be really nice. And then usually, a lot of times, because there's some immature guys up there too, but a lot of times the guys are just like, okay, cool. Or some guys might be like, well, you know, I don't always dress like this. Or some guy might be like, I thought I had on look pretty good. And then she'll go back to debate. And then he's usually like, well, what are we debating about? You already popped your balloon. We're good.
Yeah.
So then they'll ask him questions. So, like, hey, what do you do? He'll say what he does. And then you see some more people popping the balloon. So because if he says he got a job, don't equate no money, pop, 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 pop. I mean, I just can't see myself with a guy that's still working in retail, blah, blah, blah. And then he'll say something like, well, I don't work in retail. I own like 28 retail stores. Oh, well, I'm just saying you didn't say that. It didn't sound like you had money. And I just can't be with nobody that's financially, blah, blah.
Oh,
cool.
God.
It just makes everybody look bad. Now, on the flip side, when a woman comes out there and it's a guy, usually she looks good enough, so most guys ain't popping the balloons. Now, when they start asking questions, then some balloon pops come out, and the guys come out and they say silly shit too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, they say silly shit too, like, oh, you know, it just seems like you might be too high maintenance, or you see, you know, your body count sound like it's high. But basically, it's just a show that makes us all fucking look terrible.
Yeah, it's overseas. It's a show overseas. You know, good.
But it's crazy. Like, I've seen a clip where a guy, you know, the girl popped the balloon, and he was, you know, she said her reasoning. He was like, and then it was like, well, is she your type? And he was just like, I think she's gorgeous, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, didn't work out. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I thought she was gorgeous, you know, but the way she's talking and everything, maybe we weren't a good fit, you know what I'm saying? But then she just got super defensive. What do you mean we weren't a good fit? Blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't nobody want you? And he just looked and he was just like, you already popped your balloon. What are we still talking about?
Wait a minute. She got mad at him after she rejected it.
Yes.
Yeah, all he said was he weren't a good fit after she started talking. He got to know her a little bit enough to say, no, you probably weren't a good fit. And then she's mad.
And there's also a clip where
holy cow, okay,
one girl popped her balloon and they find out that he's got some money. And she's like, can I unpop my balloon? It's like, what?
Bitch, but all of this is humanity.
Go dig it. And it's terrible.
Well, it is, AG, but like I said, the reason I didn't like watching it is because I'm just like, I hate seeing us all look bad.
Now, I don't know what the fuck this is.
What's YSL? He giving her the side eye.
Sound like that's some bullshit right here.
Okay, first of all, I still don't know.
That might not have been a clip she wanted to watch, but she had asked me to watch the balloon popping thing before she asked about a clip. So I do not know if she wanted to do the balloon popping stuff. She probably didn't, because she even said to herself, she's like, you're right, it does make everybody look bad. To which I then said, oh my God, we agreed on something. Took my win.
You couldn't let it go, could you?
Nope.
He said nope.
Nope. Hey, look, Moby is petty, just like
he's the same dude riding backwards through Wendy's, man.
She gave me a moment today. That's what she said. She said, well, I gave you a moment today. I was like, oh shit, I get one? I get one a day. I was maxed out.
That's a lot. One a day? That's kind of a lot, ain't it? He's snitch.
He's a witness in Young Thug's trial.
How can I snitch on myself?
Young Thug's on trial for what?
I don't know.
What's Young Thug on trial for?
I'm a snitch. You're missing the main point.
No, that's the main point right there. Snitch. I mean, you know what snitches get?
Stitches. Not cuddle time.
Oh God, really? That's what we're doing here.
Really?
Yeah, he is on trial for her.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she was following up the snitch
no, she wasn't on. No.
I was like, ooh, we got real dark here.
Nah, she not gonna murder me as long as I'm slightly useful.
Wow.
You said slightly.
But no, man, I guess I was watching The Boys today, and they had some stuff on there today. I was thinking about
that season.
I have not even started watching that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You missed it out.
But yeah, it's because Starlight.
Is the whole season out yet?
No, it's just 4 episodes.
I told you, you know how I feel about that, man. They're not gonna make me do that shit one episode at a time. Look, and when it all come out, I'm gonna watch all that shit straight, pretty much.
It's good. It's better than third season by far, already.
But yeah, Starlight had hurt old girl's feelings, and she forgot about it. And old girl's like, "Yeah, when you call me." It's something deplorable. It was so bad. And then Starlight remembered saying that. And
she told us she was sleeping. She
had some gangbang with
gangbang with the judges.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're
like 13.
It was completely untrue, and it ruined her pageant career. And then Starlight was like, "Yeah, I did that." And then she started saying, "Well, I was young and I was this and that." I said, "No, because when the right does something to the left, then we cancel them automatically. There are no excuses. But I've noticed when the left does something to the right, or when the left does just something really, really bad, they got all kind of the same excuses and expect forgiveness. No, you don't get forgiveness. If you're not giving it, you certainly can't get it. So it's just like, I was like, wow, what a double standard.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have the same standards that you set up for everyone else, you don't have to live by. Which I find, to me, that's really irritating to me. I don't know about y'all, but that is really irritating to me. So it's just kind of like, come on, man, really? So yeah, double standards from liberal to conservative. It's like, it's easy for people to say, well, this and that, poof, be gone. But then when you do it, then all of a sudden, people supposed to give second chances, blah, blah, blah. No, they're not, because you just put this dude in jail for 50 years and it's like, now you want some grace? No, you don't get to have grace. Find some way to sit down. So again, just another thing, because I didn't see what you had it for the show till late, and it was just like, I had seen that right before, and I was like, man, yeah, that was kind of jacked up. And all she had to say for herself was, I was young. What? Didn't matter you were young. You knew what you were doing.
Yep.
And you expect this woman to give you grace? There's nothing worse in the world than evil being right. So anyway.
And she did not give her any damn grace whatsoever.
So
she put her on.
This season is pretty good. And it's a lot less randomly, unnecessarily violent. So it's really good.
I don't know about all that.
I do, because season 3 was stupid. It had a lot of stupid violence. It was like, really?
Yeah, I get what he's saying, because there were plot holes in season 3 where it was just like, we don't know what to do, so let's just be as explosive and gory as possible for
like Hero Gasm.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Although that was a real thing that happened in the comic book.
Yeah.
But,
it was disgusting.
Same reason I can't get through John Wick 4. It's just, violence is fine to me if it's focused. And it has meaning, but man, no, it's stupid.
No, because John Wick 4 turned into like a martial arts version of all the Final Destinations that happened after the second one. It was just basically, we don't know where to go, so we're just going to be as over the top as possible because you dumb fucks just want to be entertained.
But it's not. Is it entertainment when it's the one fight scene is 25 minutes?
Are you talking about the Stairmaster?
No, I'm talking about the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
come on, man.
Yeah, because some people, because in America's short attention span, that is entertainment. We just want shiny shit, explosions, nudity, and blood. If you can give us all of those things, or at least some of those things for an extended period of time, we don't need dialogue or character development,
words,
or provoking shit.
Okay. Well, I haven't been able to get through it. I gave up. I was like, this is dumb. I thought the third one was stupid.
I watched it in parts.
Yeah, see because
I think I'm the only person that's not really a huge John Wick fan. I thought the first movie was and I thought the second one was okay, and then it was just like, all right, now we're still just extending this shit for no reason.
Yes.
I mean, I like the second one the best. The third one was really good. The first one was.
They should have let it go with the first one, man.
I'm with you, AG. If they would have stopped at the first one, it'd be like a cult classic for me, where I'd be like, hey, it was entertaining for what it was. It was very different. The second one came out and was like, all right, y'all really forced this square peg in a round hole to try to make it kind of make sense. And now they got a fucking TV series just about the hotel. I'm just like, all right, man, now y'all niggas just can't let go of something that worked once. Like,
hey, I mean, how you think Michael Bay still gets jobs?
I mean, because occasionally Michael Bay does make something that's good. Occasionally.
Yeah. And then he makes Miami Vice.
I'm just saying, man, you can't M. Night Shyamalan that nigga forever, man. Like, you just can't do it forever.
I can M. Night Shyamalan. What are you talking about?
Well, first of all, of course you can M. Night Shyamalan. That's the motherfucker who he is. That is the verb. He is the verb.
He's not always wrong, man. That thing he did for Apple TV was kind of dope.
Once again, he's not always the verb. But he is always the verb, AG, because you saying that makes him the verb.
Absolutely. If I got to defend it, I already know. Yes. The only thing I'm saying is even squirrels, blind squirrels can find a nut. That's all I'm saying.
The problem is he's the verb like 65% of the time. if it was 50-50, he wouldn't be a really
Actually,
good
he's deserved more than that.
Yeah, I'd about to say I'd give him more than 65. You
Because really,
nice.
after
I was being very nice.
because after Bruce Willis, help me out.
Unbreakable or
Not Unbreakable, but
Sixth Sense.
yeah,
Sixth Sense,
after the
yeah.
Sixth Sense, he fell off for a minute. Then
Yeah.
he did Unbreakable,
Unbreakable.
and then he did the second one was kind of dope too, and then the one with the
Split.
yeah. So I'm like, he's good.
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
He is-
Signs was really good too. But it's
Here's
like
the
when
thing,
he's
man.
bad, it's like, ew, what?
Yo, what was it? The Village or wherever the fuck that was?
Man, I'm still pissed off at that.
Oh,
I'm still pissed off at that.
oh my God, fuck that movie.
If I ever met him, I'd be like, dude, why?
You were
Just
good
why?
until that.
Because
Like,
when I
I
saw
can
that,
excuse everything
and
else.
actually,
That-
and I felt that way, not as bad, but I felt that way with The Happening also. It was terrible.
Yeah, but the Village was by far.
Oh, that was terrible. That was the biggest, especially after I saw the trailer. I was like, girl, we got to see this.
And
Man,
then
I
at
was
the end, it's the
pissed.
goddamn freeway.
Bro.
Man.
You talking about something. Oh, anyway.
I'm so glad I did not waste money on that.
Well,
But I felt bad for everybody who did.
yeah, thank you. I need all the empathy I can find. It was awful.
I don't think I didn't see that in the movie theater, but even when I saw it, whether
It
you
felt like
spent
you
money,
wasted a lot of life.
I might say, Ruben, whether you spent money or not, you spent the highest commodity you have, which is your time.
Time.
You spent
Yeah,
time on it,
true.
man.
Time and money.
And here's the thing, I don't mind losing time over a bad movie occasionally because I'm just like, hey, I ain't gonna like everything.
Well,
But universally, I haven't met anyone that thought that movie was even
Good.
redeemable. Like nobody go, well, if they would have did this different, if they did no, everybody's just like, oh no, that shit sucks.
Because the ending killed everything before it.
No, here's the thing. The stuff that happened before it wasn't even good. It's just at least it made you feel like it was going somewhere. Like even if that movie would have had a phenomenal ending, overall that movie still wasn't good. And it was still boring and it still took way too long to get there. So even if it would have got to something that was fucking awesome, it still would have been like, man, we could have wrapped this shit up about 30 minutes earlier, man. Like somebody need to be hitting that wrap it up button early.
man, I got my movie picking privileges revoked.
As well, you should have, man. And I'm not mad at you for it. I mean, look.
It wasn't my fault, man.
Yeah, it wasn't, but sometimes you gotta take accountability whether it's your fault or not.
really
You know
did.
what I'm saying?
You know what? The only movie that I saw worse than that was when Spike Lee did Half Plenty. That was an awful movie.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
so
think
glad.
I've seen that either.
Oh, don't see it. It's awful.
After Mo Better Blues, I can't touch it.
Mo Better Blues was amazing. This movie was terrible. It's terrible.
Ruben doesn't like Mo Better Blues.
Why? Why don't you like Mo Better Blues? It's great, man.
He's a hater. He's a hater.
What is wrong with Mo Better Blues?
I don't know, because that movie's that's a good ass movie.
It really is, especially after he got his lip torn up and everything. Had to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what happened, man? What's up? How do you not like Mo Better Blues?
This didn't resonate with me. It just didn't.
Okay.
We all got him because apparently I'll be the weak link up here when I say I think Judge Dredd, every version of it has always been terrible.
I think I saw pieces.
I
of it.
never saw a
it.
Judge Dredd version that was decent.
They're all terrible.
Yeah,
Demolition
that's
Man,
terrible.
terrible.
Dude, a lot of people
Fuck
like
you
them.
about Demolition Man.
Demolition Man's terrible.
Oh,
It was
you're
entertainment, man. Come on, man. It was
Terrible.
entertainment.
I can't do it.
It was
I can't do
entertainment.
it.
My girlfriend at the time was like action. She just loved action. She liked
I am
action.
okay with dying on that hill. All right, I'm okay with it. Like, y'all don't have to talk me off the ledge. I will gladly stand on this ledge and screaming out, Demolition Man was fucking awful.
But if they had just cut off the movie Old halfway through it, it would have been great.
Man, Old
I didn't
was
need to know
awesome,
how
bro.
that shit happened.
Old was freaking awesome.
It was great, and then they showed us the back. I was done after that, man. I was like, I didn't even know it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I thought Old was a very good idea. I do think that they made it stretch too long to get to where we got, but I did think it was like, and I get you, Ruben, because when you see it all, you just feel like you're like, oh shit, this is what I've been watching.
Yeah, I was pissed.
But nah, I thought that was a really clever idea. I just wasn't as much of a fan of the execution, but the idea I thought was cool.
I mean,
And the music, I thought the soundtrack was good too.
I
Like
was just
the music throughout the movie, like really fit.
because I thought it was like some Fantasy Island bullshit, and I was like, okay, I can get down with this shit. And then you see the dude walking. He gets out the vehicle, he's walking. You're like, what the fuck is this guy's about? And then you find out they've been poisoning these people for tests. And I was like, this is some bullshit here.
Understood. I like it.
Makes you not want to go out of the country.
It
now.
was much better than the last. Well, that's not true because I had been watching this Apple TV thing he did. That was good too. But before those two things, M. Night Shyamalan was like, I'm like, bro, I can't even watch nothing you do.
He needed a hit, bro.
I thought he got it. I thought he did redeem himself. I mean, he didn't redeem himself like to the level of like erasing what he did with The Village.
He'll never erase that. That will forever be his albatross on his neck.
Understood. I'm just saying, man. Whew, The Village, good gravy.
Oh my God, man. AG, what's on your mind, bro?
I gotta go back to work on tomorrow. I have been off 12 wonderful days. I ain't had to deal with no foolishness. I ain't had to deal with nothing. I was like, okay, but I got to go back to work on Monday.
You and Boo Love for 12 days?
Oh, man, it's awesome.
Nice.
But fantasy's over, sir.
Gotta go make that money.
Oh, my God. Woo. So, yeah, that's what's on my mind. I ain't trying to go to work tomorrow, but I got to go to work tomorrow.
Gotcha. Moby, what's on your mind?
That's hot as fuck.
You ain't lying.
The facts.
I mean, yesterday it was 2,748 degrees outside. You know, every time it gets hot, somebody on social media puts that little picture up. It's like, you remember that level on Super Mario where the sun was trying to kill you? That's today. and that shit was accurate yesterday. Like, the sun was really out there trying to find people. Like,
trying to find people?
Yeah.
It touches everybody, though.
It was like, you know, if you went outside, you were fucking around and you was going to find out. There was a lot of fuck around and find out with the sun yesterday, man. Right. And unfortunately, I just had to be out there all day. Just had
y'all have an event or something?
I had two. So.
Wow.
Ouch. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? And one of the events, like 5 people fell out.
Like literally fell out?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know? And I'm thinking to myself, you walked out the house and it was like 95 degrees. So you get to the event, it's like 99 degrees. Any thought process between leaving the house, maybe, just maybe, you should carry something that contains water in it. Or you have drunken a gallon of water.
See, here's the thing, Ruben, man. Like, people always try to drink water when they hot, but usually it's too late.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is, and people pay money to be at that event. And I understand when you pay a lot of money to be at an event, you feel like I got to be at the event. But yeah, man, it was just disrespectfully hot, and I can't be mad at somebody because the sun got their ass. Like,
but here's the thing, man.
No, man, you victim blaming, man. The sun got there. They are victims of the sun, and you are trying to blame them.
No.
They did not make it 100 degrees outside.
No, but here's the thing. You out here, and you before you go out into town, and it's not 105 degrees, you at home, what is it, drinking, getting your shit together before you go out. You couldn't have did that shit same way, just do it with water. I'm just saying. And you call it victim blaming. I call it.
I'm just saying. I get it, Ruben. If she didn't want to be raped, she shouldn't have dressed that way.
Oh,
goddamn, it's hot outside.
That is not even the same thing. That is not even the same.
Wow. It felt very similar, Ruben.
No.
You were basically like, well, there were things you could have done to prevent this terrible thing from happening to you.
Hey, man, my fat black ass was out there, and I was prepared.
Okay, so you were the chick that didn't get raped. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Man.
The sun didn't get you. The sun didn't get you, man.
You're taking it too far because that's not fair. Like,
you're right. Victim blaming is not fair. That's why we call it victim blaming.
Hey, look, if you...
All right, so the people that fell out are the victims, and you are blaming them, which means you are victim blaming. It's textbook. It's like, you can't make the definition not the definition. That's the definition. Victim, blame, victim blaming. That's what you did.
No, that's not what I did. Because here's the thing. Everybody knew it was hot as hell before they walked out their damn house. It's not like it went from 75 to 102. It was 102 before you left your damn house.
Ruben, you can't explain or over-explain your victim blame.
Man,
like that's what you did. It's victim blaming.
Context clues, man. That's all I'm saying. Follow you
Once again, what you're doing, it sounds disgusting to say. It's no different than what we tell women who go out there and get raped. And we're just like, hey.
But that's two different things.
You had that little skirt on. You knew dudes with penises were going to be out here, didn't you? And you still had that little ass dress on.
I disagree.
AG, is my analogy that far off?
No. He said you knew dudes with penises. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I'm not about to blame these people for falling out in the heat, man. It was like 3 million degrees outside. Look, even Juvenile from New Orleans was like, it's hot as fish grease out this.
That's right.
Is that what he said? Is that what he said?
He was prepared for it.
Yes, because he only had to be out there for 20 minutes.
It's
and he didn't come out till the sun went down.
Nah, so people fell out before the Juvenile set.
Yeah, because Juvenile didn't come out till the sun was down.
Because he was intelligent.
No, because he got paid to not come out until the sun was down.
Yeah, if they paid him to come out at noon, he'd have been out there at noon.
Exactly.
Yeah. Luckily,
he's hotter than fish grease.
Man, fuck you. I went down this hill.
You can down it, and because I'm not mad at you for being. I just want you to know what you did was victim blame.
Because it's dudes with penises out here.
read the room. That's all I'm saying. Read the room.
Once again, you're actually doing it even worse now. Like you're making it worse. Like read the room. Like
read the room.
Because what you just did, you knew these guys were going to be out drinking too, right? And you still were out there scantily clad.
Jesus,
you said scantily clad.
I think you're taking it too far.
Actually, it's kind of not, but I understand. I do understand.
I get it. It's not the same level, but it's still the same type of victim blaming. They're the victim, and I'm going to blame them.
I'm going to blame them.
Now, you didn't say victim accountability. You didn't go, hey, man, it was hot outside, man. You got to, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Nope. You said, these motherfuckers knew it was going to be hot. I mean, that don't take account. My bad. I didn't use the word accountability. I'm sorry. It's not using the word accountability. It's
that's what it is. You got to advocate for yourself, man. If you don't advocate for yourself, you can't do anything. So fuck it. Whatever.
That is hilarious.
I guess I'm just gonna be that.
It's all right, man. You have consistently on this panel been the victim blamer. Like if we look at all the episodes consistently, if there was somebody that was gonna blame the victim, it was gonna be you. And somehow I'm still gonna get called the sexist.
Because you bring up shit like that.
But he's not the only one.
Because I made a comparison.
You could have used something different.
Nothing would have been as impactful. I mean, I won't deny that I could have used another one. Totally agree with you. Wouldn't have been as impactful.
Is it really impactful?
Kind of is.
Had you being hella defensive. Hey. You victim blaming defensive person.
Oh well.
I'm just saying.
Dogs? If you got a dog and you're a girl, we can't hook up. Sorry about your life.
I'm just saying, Stacey, if you really wanted to take care of yourself, would you have really had that much cleavage showing out there with all them guys and alcohol?
He's saying had that much cleavage. Stacey.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't think I'd ever say that.
You got to protect yourself, Stacey. Like you have to make sure that you are preventing these guys from losing their goddamn mind and raping you.
Jesus.
Just like you basically like, hey, you have to make sure this sun ain't gonna assassinate your ass when you go outside. I know being outside is unavoidable, but you gotta try to avoid that sun.
I didn't say that, but okay.
But
you say you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared, and people weren't prepared.
If you just made that statement, we'd have been in there. If you said people should have been prepared, I wouldn't have called you a victim blamer. I'd have been like, that's stating the obvious.
Well, you would have figured out a way.
No, man. I don't be looking to attack you. I don't, man. You're a victim blamer, and I'm not. But I don't try to attack you.
Said it, I'm not.
Yeah, you know what? Alleviate himself from the issue completely.
Hold on. When I victim blame, I victim blame. I'm not denying it. I've victim blamed before. I'm just saying consistently, that's your bag. Consistently, you are the authority on victim blaming. Like there's a hierarchy here. It's Ruben, everybody else.
Everybody else.
Thanks for letting me know. Yeah,
I mean, like victim blaming, Ruben reigns supreme. Petty, Kendrick Lamar, reigns supreme.
Yeah, he's better. He's bigger than me now.
Heck, man, that dude is the most petty person, maybe in the existence of the culture.
The entire culture?
Of the culture.
So,
did you see the picture I sent you of him performing with the red jacket? And so literally he has like the same exact outfit that Drake had in the Hotline Bling video, and he was even doing the dance moves.
Oh, now
doing
I
his
understand.
concert.
Okay. I didn't understand what was happening.
And he had a concert on Juneteenth in which they played They Not Like Us 6 times in a row.
Wow. Understood.
And they had all the LA people out on stage. Like, if you was from LA, you was on stage. Like, just...
So he had the whole county of LA on stage.
So he starts this magical performance off by having Dr. Dre walk across the stage and say, I see dead people, and walk off. The intro of
That's all he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now how much of flex that is? I'm going to have Dr. Dre's woman beating ass come out here, say, I see dead people, and just skirt off. Like, just.
Did we have to add the woman beating ass? Like, really?
I mean, look, because we can't act like Drake didn't throw all these allegations of Kendrick Lamar being a woman abuser, and then he doubles down by bringing Dr. Dre, woman,
a real woman abuser.
Like, I'm just saying, we can't ignore that fact, but that's not the point. The point is, Kendrick won. And Kendrick won because apparently this was the most well thought out beef in the history of beefs. Because I can't imagine that you can rent the forum out for Juneteenth a month in advance. Not even 2 months in advance.
Yeah, true.
But magically, this dude had the venue for June 19th, where he performed all the Drake diss songs, and then all his old songs, which now magically sound like Drake diss songs when you think about them in context.
That's it. That's that super level petty.
Yeah, so he had this planned way out in advance. So he didn't say, I want to diss Drake. He didn't say, I want to beat Drake in this rap beef. He said, I want to destroy the idea of Drake and hip hop, period. The end.
Forever.
Did it work?
I mean, what's that OVO Fest going to be like next month in Toronto? Like, who going to come perform at the OVO Fest? What friends Drake going to have come out there?
I mean,
hey,
Wayne, right?
He had Future out there.
You can say Wayne. Why would Future be there? He dissed Future.
Yeah, but
Future
and Metro Boomin.
Future don't got no callous.
Don't matter. He dissed Metro Boomin.
He wants to check.
Nah. Future got enough checks. That's right. Since Drake made a diss about Kendrick Lamar always rapping like he trying to free the slaves.
For some reason, I feel like Kendrick Lamar does have friends in the forum, and just so happened it's all ended up.
If you say so, man.
It's hard for me to believe this dude's got a year-long plan.
It's not. Is it though?
It didn't have to be a year.
But think about it. How much money is he literally kind of passing up right now? And what I mean by that, usually you don't book like a performance like this unless you got like a new album coming out or a tour coming out. No, Kendrick was just like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do on the 19th. You know what I'm saying? I got time today. You know, I was chilling before, but I got time today.
I mean, but if nobody was using the form, I'm pretty sure it'd be like, come on in, Kendrick.
First of all, somebody would have reserved the form. I'm pretty sure that shit stays booked months out in advance. So unless you're saying he bought somebody else's reservation, which possible, either way.
I mean, when you are that level of petty, money's not an object.
Top level petty. Top level petty. And now I feel even more emboldened to say J. Cole is the smartest motherfucker on earth.
Yeah, I said that.
Whoever told J. Cole, you don't want this. You don't want this. J. Cole was like, all right, cool. Because the word on the street is Schoolboy Q hit J. Cole up and was like, hey, this ain't about you. And J. Cole was just like, all right, shit. I'm going to be right back over here chilling.
Thanks for the life raft. Because Drake drowning by himself.
That's
cool,
it, man. Sorry.
All right. No,
it's hot outside, and Kendrick Lamar is the official king of petty.
No doubt there. Man. So, what's on my mind? So much on my mind. But I ain't got time to go all that. I feel like I talk about the fact that people suck at driving so much on this show.
You do.
But a lot of people suck at driving.
It's still true. Still true.
I mean, you know, my Lyft person today came to pick me up when I dropped off the vehicle. Says 2 minutes away. Where I look at the map, the person is literally 700 feet away. Then it would change to 1 minute. Then it would go back to 2. And on the map, the person is going in a circle. Like literally in the same effing complex where I'm at. And then she finally gets to me and stuff. And older lady. So I know reading is whatever. She's like, yeah, they had me going in a circle. And then I looked at where I was going and saw Avis. And I was like, oh, I know where that is. You didn't look at that before? You went in a circle like 5 times. It is 98 degrees outside today, and I'm standing outside.
Well, look, you knew it was going to be hot outside today.
I understand that.
You should have prepared yourself for that. You know what I'm saying?
So, karma hit him. It took 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes.
I was in the car, and the shit said 1 minute. And I was like, you know what? And it said it was a Taurus, which is a fear of mine anyway. But it said, I was like, 1 minute. Word. Maybe they coming down the street. Let me get out my car so I could be out. And that 1 minute turned to like 10 minutes. And I was like, fuck, So I don't really talk to them that much, but hey, you been working today? She's like, no, you're my first person. I was like, and then she proceeded to tell me about how when she turned the AC on, her car started making noise. So my next thought is, am I gonna fucking make it home? And then on the way to home, cause look, no shade to my driver, but I guess when, she's an older black woman, she started talking about religion. I get it was Sunday.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm serious. And I was just like, I'm really trying not to pay a lot of attention, but I would hit it with the, yeah. Yeah, that sounds crazy. The standard. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, can I get home? Because if her AC breaks and this fucking car breaks down, I don't know what happens after that. Does another Lyft driver gotta come get me? Like, I don't know what the protocol is with that. I just want to get home, man. But yeah, I feel like I can't wait cars can drive themselves. I would almost rather deal with that.
Man, you alone on that shit.
I mean, shit. I mean, if somebody's driving it, if it's gonna be the same shit, I mean, hey, I'll go manual all day.
I'm just saying, Ruben. Like, I'm not trying to get the Terminator, and you trying to
Terminator.
Everybody's such in a hurry to get the Terminator, man. Like, I'm not here for it, man.
I'm just saying, man. I think some people need it. I mean, some people need it.
All right, and that is going to be the reasoning for the robots taking over, because they're gonna be like, some of y'all niggas need this type of discipline. Like, y'all can't be trusted. Y'all can't be left up to your own devices. So concentration camps for humans, and y'all trying to rush that shit. And I'm like, nah, y'all keep it.
I mean, and bless her heart, man. She was like,
nah, don't bless her heart after you blamed her for her GPS error, and then you got mad that she happened to be having car troubles. Like, that was magically a terrible thing for you. She the one with the car problems, and you up here bashing her. And it's hot outside. I don't know what the fuck. You said it's hot outside. You gotta be prepared for it, man.
And I was very prepared for it. I had water and everything. So, like, I was good.
You were good then. Like, you had nothing to worry about.
Nah, man, I'm just, like, don't tell me that your car might break down before you take me home. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's some information I don't need to know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong here?
I mean, you just don't want no human connection, because you already refer to them. Because you said, I usually don't talk to them.
Those people.
Those people. I usually don't talk to those people. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You just want to have no human interaction, so you can not have to feel anything like empathy, compassion, none of the human shit. You just wanted a business transaction, no words, leave the money on the dresser, and go. You bust that nut and you leave.
Wow.
Bust that nut. I'll be right back. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't need it for every time. I don't need it all the time. Just sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
You basically was just ready to hit her with the how you gonna get home. So how you?
No, I was gonna hit her with the how am I gonna get home? Like, what? If your car ain't working, you shouldn't be driving. Like, that's all I'm saying. But she was like, yeah, I gotta drive to make the money. But then my AC was. I was just like, yo.
Did she have the AC on while you was in there?
It was like on 78, so I guess. I guess it was. It was 98 degrees.
But did you die though?
But did you die?
I felt like a part of me did.
Oh man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, the rest of your surviving ass needs to shut the fuck up and be thankful.
I'm always thankful.
Good.
So, yeah, I was very. She dropped me off and. All right, you have a great day.
Did you at least hit her with a God bless you?
No. Because she was atheist.
She was what?
Exactly, right? She talked about religion. She was like, yeah, I don't really,
Oh, so you missed me with that, because when you said she talked about religion, I assumed that she was...
Nah.
Man, you should have led with the atheist part, bro.
She was like, yeah, I don't really, talk to a religion. I guess she was telling me about a story about some Southern Baptist woman got in the car and started singing a church song and shit. And I was like,
did she refer to it as a church song and shit?
He is killing you today.
I know, right?
No, because if she did that, that's going to be the most amazing line. Yeah, this lady's up here singing this church song and shit.
No, she was like a church. She was like, no, because she wanted to know if she knew the Lord, because she wanted to sing a church song for her. And I'm just like, hold on, man. You're the pastor. You're doing too goddamn much. Like, what are we doing? She's just trying to take your ass to where you gotta go.
Your dialogue is amazing. You're doing too goddamn much.
I mean,
I can't. Okay.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I can't win for losing, but it's okay. I'm still in one piece. I'm still in one piece, and
well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're still in one piece too, man.
Yeah, I mean, I almost don't have holes in my feet anymore, so I'm happy about that.
As long as you're progressing, sir.
yeah, hey man, because if you're not progressing, you're always hanging back. So with that being said, thank y'all for joining us for a new episode of 5 Minute Warning. You know how we do. Sundays, 9 p.m. till, whatever. Like they Moby, like they AG, like they people listening to the show today. Don't forget, you can listen to the podcast that comes out on the weekend. Also, I repeat, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. Hey, we'll be back next Sunday. Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. The Sunday after that, I'm not sure. But next Sunday, we'll be back. But yeah, everyone has a great weekend. Don't do super petty things. And hey, once again,
unless you can afford to.
Unless you can afford to. That's right. Because Lord knows if Moby could afford to, he would be the most. He might be pettier than today of Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, driving backwards through Wendy's.
I don't know if I could think far enough in advance to be that petty, but I would do my best.
Says the guy who would drive backwards in a Wendy's drive-thru if he had a car that could do that.
Hell yeah, Nissan Skyline with the steering wheel on the other side, so I got to go through a reverse, baby. Just to stun on them niggas. Give me my junior bacon cheeseburger and feast your eyes on this, you hating ass broke bitch.
With that, thank you again for listening to the show. As always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Nugman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.